Hey there! Welcome to A Closet for Francis. My name is Beth, and this video is going to talk about some female issues. One of them is a very common condition nowadays called PCOS, and the other one is about fibroids. It's not thyroid, it's fibroid. For those of you who have any cyst issues or fibroid issues, this is a video that's really going to help you. So to begin with, I have been basically struggling since I was in my early 20s, because I had been on birth control for on and off for about 4 years, and it really messed me up. Okay, so since then it became basically near constant struggle every single month to have a normal period. As I got older, my sugar cravings got more, my diet kind of started to decline, my stress levels increased, and my exercise, went down. And so I had issues with fibroids, okay? And my PCOS issues were just exacerbated to the point where it was almost intolerable. When I had a period, I'd lay in bed for 3 days, dying. And so it's one of those things that I want to talk about, these things, because I feel like this will greatly help you. For those of you who have been suffering with this issue, I want to talk about some of the supplements that I take, because I feel like it's going to help you. And the number one thing that has really changed and really significantly helped is Borage Seed Oil, okay? I got my guide, as you guys know, I'm a full-time psychic, and I got a message from my guide when I was in the shower about 2 months ago to start taking this Borage Seed Oil, okay? Now, I had taken evening primrose oil and tried vitamin E, all those, doses of that, and it didn't really make much difference, but I tried the Borage Seed Oil, and I take 2 capsules in the morning. The way I actually take the capsules is kind of different. My brother kind of thinks it's gross, but I'm going to show you how I do it. I basically put the capsules in my mouth, and then I bite down, like they're almost, because they're soft gels, I bite down, like that, and then I extract all the oil out of it, and then I spit out, I know it's gross, the capsule. So I don't actually swallow the capsule, I just bite, I extract the oil out of it, and that's it. And then poof, it's gone. You can wash it down with some water. I don't, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, because it just kind of gets absorbed into your body automatically. For those of you who are struggling with excessive high testosterone levels, this is going to lower that. This is going to make you feel like woo-sa, and it's also really great for your skin. For those of you ladies who are older, and you want to work on your skin, this is great for skin. And it's Borage Seed Oil. It's really cheap. This is by Nature's Way. You can get it on Amazon, and I'm going to provide a link for you guys below. So I take 2 capsules. That's how I take them in the morning, once a day. The thing that also really makes a difference, and this is on pretty much every website, for those of you who are struggling with estrogen dominance, PCOS, fibroid issues, your liver is getting basically getting toxic from all the excess, estrogen in your body. And so the thing that I would recommend taking throughout the entire month, the 2 supplements through the entire month, and I also take the Borage Seed Oil every single day without fail, okay? But through the entire month, you want to be constantly detoxing your body to reduce the excess estrogen. And so you want to do that with milk thistle, okay? Milk thistle is a great herb that you can take in capsule form. I take 2 of these every day, without fail, throughout the whole month. And I take it in combination with the sarsaparilla root, which is also by Nature's Way. All three of these supplements actually are. Sarsaparilla, you can find it is very inexpensive. I think it's $5 a bottle, and it helps to, it basically binds to toxins and helps your body get rid of them. The milk thistle boosts your liver production. So, you know, when your liver is taxed, your hormones kind of go out of whack. So the milk thistle helps to increase your liver production, helps to detoxify your body from all the excess hormones. And then the sarsaparilla basically binds to the toxins and helps your body get rid of them. So the two really work together very, very well. So I take those throughout the entire month. The thing that I would also recommend for those of you who have been suffering with PCOS is taking the capsule form of the Maca Root, okay? I've tried the tincture. I've also tried it in smoothies and stuff, and I just don't necessarily feel it works as well. I feel like the Maca in capsule form works best. I'm not sure why. You're going to have to experiment with what works for you. But I recommend taking this day 14 through to basically the end of the month till you get your period. So this is the Maca Root. This I got at Fred Meyer's at the grocery store. There's nothing else in this. It's just organic Maca Root. Maca Root is a root. And it is 100% natural, okay? Milk thistle comes from the thistle plant, which is like a weed, and it grows like everywhere. And it's the seeds, the milk thistle seeds. In the fall, you'll see, seeds everywhere, almost like dandelion seeds. And that's, one flower head can, produce bazillion seeds. And it's the seeds that have the silymarin, which is the property in it that makes it so great for your liver. So the maca is really important because it helps to boost progesterone levels. So the idea here is the borage reduces testosterone. The milk thistle reduces the excess estrogen. And the maca, when your body really needs the progesterone, helps to boost the progesterone, okay? Days 14 through 28. For those of you who haven't ever marked your calendar as far as your cycle, I would strongly recommend it. The other thing that I would recommend is cutting out all dairy products. Dairy, it's sort of disastrous to your ovaries. For those of you, and it also creates a lot of yeast imbalances, which is really bad for periods, and it creates a lot of sugar imbalances. The thing that a lot of women have is insulin resistance. The reason they have insulin resistance is because they're craving sugar all the time. They're craving sugar all the time because either for whatever reason they had to stop exercising, whether they had an injury or whether something happened or they're just craving bad food, okay? Or for whatever reason they went off a balanced diet, okay? A lot of people who have PCOS and fibroids become vegan. I'm one of those people that has always eaten meat and will probably always continue to eat meat. I feel like, again, everything in moderation. But I would strongly recommend for those of you who have PCOS issues to discontinue dairy. Discontinue cheese, discontinue milk, cream, reduce the amount of butter. Now, other people who talk about, getting pregnant, wanting to get pregnant, talk about, eating whole milk, eating whole cheese. Obviously, you need calcium, but for those of you who are insulin resistant and you're missing your periods, you have cyst problems, this is one of the things that I would definitely say, it's time to work on your diet. And one of those major things is cutting out the dairy. If you can cut out grains as well that are known, it's not the grain necessarily, it's what's a part of the packaging. So usually wheat comes with sugar. The two go together, you know. Usually it's, you know, also, you know, even in for ice cream, there's wheat in ice cream because there's cookies in ice cream. So it's kind of the two pretty much are always going together. So if you can cut out wheat and grains and switch to, you know, the quinoa, the buckwheat, the amaranth, all those things that aren't really weighing your system down, are not known allergens, then I feel like it gives your body to kind of recover from an onslaught of the American diet, which is the dairy, the wheat, the pasta, the pizza, you know, all that stuff. I'm not saying you can't ever have it again, but I'm saying for those of you who are really trying to improve, you know, getting your periods to be on time, regular, normal periods, you want to avoid grains and you want to avoid the dairy. Those are the two biggest things. If you want to have pasta, make it quinoa pasta. If you want to have, you know, cheese, you can always make cashew cheese. Things like that that will sort of replace things in your diet, you know. Even spelt, I feel like, is an issue for some people, but, you know, spelt is also an alternative to wheat, regular wheat. So that is something to look into as well. And for those of you who have fibroid issues, there's one other supplement which I forgot. There's one other supplement, and this supplement is sarsaparilla. It is an enzyme which breaks down fiber, okay? The thing about it is that it helps people who have fibroids because it's breaking down all that excess fibrous material that makes the cyst stay in your, you know, stay in your uterus, okay? For those of you who have never taken sarsaparilla, this is also something I would recommend taking daily for those of you who had fibroid issues. The number one thing my gynecologist recommends, and I tell all women who have had this issue, is to exercise on a daily basis, 7 days a week, 6 days a week. Some women think they're doing really well if they're exercising 3 days a week, and for those of you who have PCOS, it's not enough. So you need to, you know, I'll get on the elliptical and start running. For those of you who, you know, who walk, it's not getting your you know, blood pumping high enough, your heart rate high enough to burn off the fat. And that estrogen is stored in the fat. So you need to run, you need to do elliptical, and if you can add in weight and abdominal exercises, doing that on a daily basis will greatly improve your condition. You know, everybody wants to talk about diet and everybody wants to talk about sugar and all that stuff. I feel like if you are exercising every single day or almost every single day, and you are not eating the sugar, and you're not eating the wheat, and you're not eating the pizza and the cheese and drinking milk, you will be that much farther along in getting better, which is possible, okay? The milk thistle will help you. The sarsaparilla will help you. The borage seed will greatly reduce your, I want to say, the aggression and, you know, your frustration. And it's also really great for your skin, you know, so I strongly recommend it. I hope this video was helpful. Definitely email me if you have questions. There are so many other female herbs out there that you can take, and I'm going to do a video separate from this about the other herbs, the female herbs, because I can go on forever talking about those things. But you can email me at aclosetforfrancis@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, all that. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.